Hi everyone, how are you? Sorry I didn't check in yesterday with my tips. I had to get, I don't know, I just wasn't organized yesterday, to be honest with you. Let's just be honest, I wasn't organized. So I wanted to, I'm finishing up. I have two more tips that I wanted to share with you, and they are based on, for network marketers, and based on handling objections. And so all of us deal with objections every single day if you are an entrepreneur or in sales, and especially if you're in network marketing. And so they are great. It's great to know how to handle them and to expect them. And so it's kind of foolish to think that everybody's just going to run to you and nobody's going to have any objections and they're just going to jump on board and buy your product and join you in business. I think you have to expect objections especially in this day and age, and look at them as a wonderful thing. It means that people are asking questions and they are looking at an opportunity with you. And so some of the objections that we've gone over are a little more difficult and some are easier, but as you go through this business and you spend more and more time in network marketing, you will become better and better at it. And the better you get at handling objections and not taking them personally and not getting defensive, the more the better business person you are going to be able to become. And so I think I would like you to welcome objections, look forward to them, and then just keep practicing how to handle them. And so the objection I would like to talk about today is when people say, I don't have the money. Okay, I'm broke, I can't afford it, that's too expensive, I can't do it. Okay, so that objection we get quite a bit. And so it's interesting to me because usually that people that are looking at home business, you have some people who are looking just to get a discount on their products and they're more wholesale buyers or wholesale distributors. But most people that are looking at network marketing or at home business, they're doing it because they need the extra money. Okay, so one of the things that I kind of like to explain is that you can't start a business for free, okay? And so if the person you're talking to has a broke mindset, I would say move on. Go talk to somebody else. But if the person you're speaking to is broke, which, as you know, a lot of people that you don't think are, but if they're broke or they don't have the money, we really need to just ask questions, okay? And then you want to create value and show value, okay? So the opportunity or the business that I had before, there were many different ways to come in, and one was in the, under $100, and one was close to $1,000, okay? So the way that I like to explain it is, you can't start a business for free. Okay, so let's just get that straight. And if you were to start a traditional business, it's sometimes thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Sorry, you have the overhead and you have the employees and all these things. So if you're going to start an at-home business, there has to be some cost, all right? And so you can either start at the lowest amount and see how you do, or you can start, somewhere in the middle to the higher amount. And usually, typically with most at-home businesses, it is smartest to start in the middle or the higher amounts, because what you do duplicates and the person with the product wins. And so if you start with nothing, and one of the lower points where you don't have any of the product, you aren't able to really talk about it, you're not really as credible because you're not using the product or the service, you're not a product of the product. And it's really important that you're a product of the product. Also, I do believe that it's important for you to have some skin in the game. I think that there are many people that will start at the low end of these businesses and then they quit. I mean, these businesses it's not get rich quick. You're not going to make $1 million right away. Like, it's going to take some time. You're learning new skills. You are, learning a new way to do business. You're in business for yourself. And most days, I don't think you would hire yourself. Most people who work from home and are the CEOs of their own business slack a lot. I do too, you guys. Like, there's many days where I'm like, ooh, I didn't do anything for my business today. Like, I would have fired myself, if I had a boss. And so I think that when you actually invest in your at-home business and you are coachable and you do this adjusted price point, you have more skin in the game and you work harder. So sometimes when you don't have any skin in the game and you come in at the lowest amount, you're kind of like, well, it didn't work out. And you just don't have any skin in the game, so you don't try that hard. And some people try for like 2 weeks, they get a little bit of rejection and they quit. And they don't understand that this takes time. It takes time to build a business. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time for people to kind of believe you and know that you're serious and you're running this business. And so I I think that if you come into business the way it's suggested and coached, what you do duplicates, and you want to have some product on hand, you want to be a product of the product, and if you have some investment in your opportunity, you will work harder to earn it back, meaning you will be more successful in a quicker manner. I've seen it happen a million times, okay? And then also, you are able to actually, have the write-off and all of those things. So when people say that they can't afford it, I really want to kind of, let's ask some questions and understand it. Okay, well, why are you looking at this business in the first place? What intrigues you about it? Why are you looking to run an at-home business, with me? Let's talk about that. Typically it's, well, I hate my full-time job. Like, I need a backup plan. We just got into a lot of debt. We had an emergency. I want something to build over time. I need a second or third stream of income. Like, it's usually financially based. There are a lot of people that get involved for fun in the relationships and to get a discount on the product as well, which is really awesome. Like, you can come in for whatever reason, but a majority get involved in at-home business because they have a financial, like, they need to get involved financially. And I'm like, I want you to have a $1 million mindset, okay? I want you to have a $1 million mindset. So if you are going to go and buy a business, I want you to walk into this like you are a millionaire. Okay, I want you to have that kind of mindset, because that's how we're going to walk you through this business. And if you have this, I'm broke, I can't afford it, I can't do anything, you probably will have that mindset going all through your business, and you probably won't be successful. Your mindset is 90% of the battle in running your own business, especially your at-home business. Your mindset is 90% of it, okay? So I want you to walk into this business with a millionaire mindset. Now, if you have the means to buy one of our larger packages, that's what I would recommend. That's going to set you up for success. You're going to have product on hand. You're going to be able to share it with friends, sell it to friends, whatever it is. And if you can't sell 3, you certainly can't sell 1,000, right? It's also what you do duplicates. It's also going to allow you to have more skin in the game. And I'm just telling you, the person with the product wins. So that's how I would suggest. Now, if you absolutely cannot afford to come in the way that we suggest you do as a leader and as a business owner, you certainly can come in at one of these lower levels, but I just want you to understand that your mindset might be still down in this, I'm broke and I can't afford it. You also don't have as much skin in the game. So when you have some failure or some rejection or whatever it is that you're going to have, it's easier for you to back out and go, that didn't work, I quit. I mean, it's a 3 to 5 year business plan, you guys. Like, this takes time to build, and it's an awesome asset to have. I mean, I just sold my previous business. Like, how great is that? Like, it's an asset you guys are building. This isn't just some little willy-nilly thing. Like, it's actually an asset that you can sell and you can will to your kids. So you have to have a millionaire mindset when you're going into it. And so that's what I usually do. I think that you're going to get that quite a bit. And sometimes people are going to come into your business at the lower entry levels, and that's okay. All right, that's okay. Just make sure that they understand. I just want you to know, if I were to set you up for success, I would suggest that you come in on these 2 levels. If you want to come in at that level, that's totally fine. But I would suggest that once you earn some money with your business, that you invest it back into the business instead of spending it, okay? Invest it back into the business and get some more products and get some more inventory, so you have some skin in the game and you have some product that you can relate with, so you can actually be a product of the product. So for my business that I'm in now, I bought one of the larger packages. I did not need all of the stuff that I bought, but I sold 3. My husband ended up losing 1, so I actually had to go and buy another one, but I sold 3, kept 2. And so I was able to get in at the right level. And then I had a goal that I was going to recoup my investment within, it was just under $2,000. I was going to recoup my investment within the first, 2 weeks. And I did it within the first 3 weeks. So I was pretty excited about that. Now, I did not have this just under $2,000 sitting around on my desk ready to invest in a business. Okay. I didn't have that. I know a lot of you don't have that either. But when I was speaking to my now mentor, I just said, tell me what to do that would set me up for success, knowing that coming in on the entry level wasn't the way to go. I already knew that. I know what that does to your mindset. And so they suggested one of the 2 larger packs, and I didn't have the money lying around, okay? So I had that I don't have the money thing too, but I didn't say that, but it was going through in my head. but I went, I know how I'm going to do this. Like, I want some products so I can actually interact with it. I'm using it. My husband's using it. My parents are using it. We can sell some. And then I am going to strive to get that investment earned back as soon as possible. So you know what happened? My liftoff was a lot faster than if I had invested at the lower amount, because then I would have been like, oh, got my investment paid back. Now I can kind of coast, right? And I know people have different mindsets. I know everyone isn't that way. So I'm not trying to be totally generic with it. But those are some of the things that I would do if people say, I can't afford it. You need to peel back the onion and go, okay, well, the reason you're looking to get involved is because you don't have money and you need a second stream of income. This is a wonderful way to bring in a second stream of income, but you can't start a business for free. It isn't smart to start that way either from a mindset point of view. So can we talk about what is possible and then show them how to earn their money back? So in my business, I can show you, I can write it out and tell you exactly what to do to earn your money back. I can write it out in little bubbles, and this is what you sell and this is how much you get. So show them, if you do this, you come in this way, and I show you how to do this, and you think you can do that, I'm going to show you how to earn your money back. Then they can kind of see this is an investment, and then I reap the rewards, okay? Then you go faster if you do that, and then you keep building your business over time. Then what happens, you guys, is when you get that person in that way, then they can teach other people to do the same thing. And so you're duplicating your efforts as you go down. So I hope that helps. It's an objection that we get all the time, and there's many different, financial plans depending on which network marketing you're coming with. And I know a lot of you go, oh, I can only come on this end, and just ask a lot of questions. Try to understand what the purpose is of them getting involved in your business, and then help them understand what it takes to be successful, and that you want to set them up for success. But at the end of the day, it's their decision. It really is. It is your job as their mentor and their sponsor to help them understand what would set them up for success. And so I hope that helped. I have one more to go, which I will get to tomorrow. So everyone, have a great night. Thank you for listening into my How to Handle Objection tips.